Hello. This is the chill stream. As you can probably hear, I've made the decision to play some background music. Like some copyright-free weed music. It's kind of like background noise while we talk because, this is mostly a gaming channel, so when we play games, we usually have game music is background music. But we do a smaller videos that anything to do with gaming. We mostly just background or there's no background noise. I figured I'd try some background noise for a stream. If you guys like the background noise, let me know. If you don't like it, I'll turn it off. Hello, Declan. We're still setting things up right now because for some reason Streamlabs every time I turn it on, it's out of whack. The cameras are gone, the display's gone, so I gotta fix it every time. There's probably a way to fix it, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Where the fuck the camera go? Where did the display go? What the hell's going on here? What the hell am I doing here? Oh yeah, my camera's unplugged. That explains a lot. Trash Queen and King's technical difficulties. Isn't that pretty much our lives though? Technical difficulties. Cool. Unplug and plug back the stream.
The stream.
The camera. I'm sorry. It's been a long week,
It's been a long week. I'm just being a little brat.
Oh, there I am. Oh, I look a little bit war damage here. The reason why my face is a little bit black is because I was dyeing my hair and no matter what you do, you can cover yourself in Vaseline, you can have dainty hands and use gloves. That shit still gets on your face, man, unless you have a professional doing it. And I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars like I did last time, so yeah. Hello, Rick.
Hello.
I'm gonna tag Discord in a second. Oh god. I got your face out there. Extra thick. That didn't mean. I miss when Samurai Jack was everywhere because the new season, the final season. Now don't really talk about it anymore.
That's sad.
Gotta get back to the past.
Well, to be fair, they did some things in the final season that not everyone kind of liked.
Oh yeah, but it was so good. Plus the let's see, the game came out recently, or there's a game that came out recently, and
that was so slept on.
I heard it was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, everybody slept on that one. That was weird. It was really weird that everybody slept on that. Everyone slept on that game. I heard maybe 5 people in total talk about it.
What the fuck is... something's blocking the display. Explains it, okay. I probably should have said this up earlier, but we were we've been busy unpacking. We had some ice cream after the con. We've been back for a while. We don't usually stick around on Sundays because for one thing, we gotta check out. We got pretty earlier than usual,
yeah,
around 9.
9.
It's our hotel. We stayed at a
Quality Inn.
No, it's a Hampton Inn.
Oh, Hampton.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but the problem with the Hampton Inn was a fucking 10 a.m. checkout.
10 a.m. checkout, but if you decide to come in late, nobody was at the welcome area.
Samurai Jack. Yeah, it's one of those hotels where it's there's no staff in at midnight.
Yeah, 2 guys were locked out, and I had to go help. I had to go help get them inside. It was a buddy that we were kind of acquainted with, and his friend were
not really a buddy. It was a Titus cosplayer who recognized our degenerate cosplays, and it's oh my god.
You just.
That was pretty funny because only 2 people recognized our redo filler cosplays. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
That cosplay is kind of lit its head and see how degenerate you are. I digress. So, non-Desu Con. I should probably get the title of this video. I may do that in a bit, but if you caught the stream I did for I think it was Thursday night or so, I was a little bit harsh on the con. I didn't like the panels I saw. I didn't like the structure of the con from us see on the website, and I was a little bit mean. But as soon as I got to the con, I was hanging around for a few hours. I immediately privated that video because I no longer really agree with it. Non-Desu Con was pretty fun, to be honest. Holy shit. After so long, it feels like anime cons are coming back finally. IkiCon was, I guess, kind of a easier way back into the con scene kind of thing.
I don't know. I feel there's, kind of a dichotomy on these cons coming back. You either have stuff like non-Desu, where it feels like actual anime conventions, or whatever the fuck happened this weekend at PAX West, and
yeah.
personally EkiCon.
PAX West was like empty for what I
PAX
heard.
West was a disaster this year.
We went in 2019. That place is like pretty packed.
$240 for a fucking main events hallway that had like 5 booths in it. It was. I saw the pictures. I'm like, Christ, oh my god! It's like I saw pictures from 2019. I remember 2019. Apparently, that was a bad year. Supposedly,
we had fun though.
Yeah, I had a blast. It was just
PAX.
It was just apparently, according to the people that go like since like 2005, they're like, oh, that was a bad year, and I'm like, for a bad year, this is a good fucking
As the
con.
title of this review should say, this is our first EkiCon, so we're like
not Desu.
Not Desu, but it was our first EkiCon too. If you guys want to hear our thoughts about EkiCon, make sure to watch that video. Bless you. So this video will definitely not be as harsh as like our con reviews. It'll be more chill and like discussing the pros and cons and all that shit, because like people kind of get mean if you're mean to the con. Like during our like Colorado Springs Comic-Con review, like somebody commented saying like how we were like foul mouth and how everybody enjoyed the after party. He's basically mad because we didn't like the after party of this like con they had to pay for.
That out of all things, even though I said, you know, I gave the con a 7 out of 10, but the after party was like a 3 to 4 out of 10 because it was so shitty. But you know, obviously, people only care when you have a fucking negative thing to go and say.
It's a boomer. I'm not even like memeing on this term. He was really.
No, he literally looked like our old enough to be my grandpa.
Yeah, because he like his YouTube account had a name attached to it, and I found like Facebook. It's like, yeah, this is like a boomer, literally. He calls us like juvenile delinquents. I'm neither a juvenile nor delinquent, so.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. But digression aside.
Okay, yeah, so.
There were a lot of goods. There were very, very, very few poor things. And personally, I feel the poor things are a result of it being a new location for this con and just product of the Gaylord, for lack of a better word.
New location / pandemic, you know.
Yeah. A lot of the issue is product of the Gaylord, personally.
There should be like a campaign to the Gaylord called the Straight Lady. Just saying.
Yeah, well, so we get there, and now, first of all, our hotel's nice. You know, generic ass hotel room. You know, you get what you fucking paid for. It was literally like a fucking like $110 a night hotel or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
it was really cheap. So
it's like the bed was comfy.
Yeah.
I had no problems with the hotel itself. Like we had a friend who was supposed to be staying with us, but she kind of bailed. But she actually like let us kept some of the money she like paid for it, so it was kind of good.
Yeah.
So we got the hotel for pretty cheap.
Yeah. So you know, it wasn't too bad. With the problem with the location of it is, again, this is literally a product of the Gaylord. This is where the couple little nugget things are from. It's product of Gaylord. The con hotel is about 2 miles from the Gaylord, which now I'm gonna say right now, I actually did go and walk back one night. Because it's literally a 40-minute walk, and I'm sorry, I'm like one of those people that can go and do a 40-minute walk when it's 55 degrees outside. Because it was fucking 55 at like 1:32 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it, let's go. It's a very weird walk back home because they take you through like a flower field and shit and like apartments, and it was very weird path home, but it wasn't a bad weird path home. So yeah, the thing is that it's a Gaylord resort, so. It's kind of smack dab in the middle of fucking nowhere else.
Yeah, Gaylord Resort we're familiar with is the Gaylord Resort at MagFest / KatsuCon.
Which is probably because National Harbor has grown to the point where, you know, it isn't just a Gaylord, but right now that area, it is also a very new Gaylord. It is a 2020, might even be 2021 Gaylord. So it's very new, and it's a gorgeous fucking venue, but also it is in the middle of nowhere, so if you're staying at the con, you have to commute. Now you have two ways to commute. You could be like us and do the Uber and Lyft there, which is fine minus like Saturday afternoon when it's all backed up and you're trying to go and get a spot, or you can drive in, which the problem is with driving in, they didn't have enough parking spots. My buddy who went to the con at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, didn't have a parking spot, wasted 30 minutes of his time, had to go back, get an Uber here. Get an Uber to the con. So, pretty much, like, that's, like, one of the downsides, is that it's a new area, it's a product of the frickin' Gaylord, kind of trying to, you know, like, have, you know, as much space as it can. I don't know if in a year or so, it's gonna have, you know, more hotels there, or if it's going to be a residential area across the street, because there's, like, residential homes right across the street. It's a very, not bad, but an interesting location.
Like yeah, people on Twitter were complaining about the parking and how there's like no parking there, and like they're getting NDK is getting flack for that. Like I don't know whose fault it is. Like
I think it's a product of their first year here / the Gaylord / probably they didn't have enough time to go coordinate it. So I definitely am not going to be blaming on Desu for this one.
oh, like I don't mind taking an Uber. Like my issue is like taking Uber back and forth, and like it's pretty cheap. It's like $8, $7 to $8, like per ride plus a tip. But
and it's cheaper.
But the problem with like the Uber is like at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. when we're ready to go back to your hotel, it's like it like goes up from like $8 to like $17.
Yeah, because they're trying to price gouge late
Yeah.
at night. It's like how like Great Reek said in Austin. That's kind of how they do it. But and also parking is ungodly expensive. I heard that there was a con rate of $18 a day. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well,
I want to assume that there was a cheaper rate for con people, but
I think there was like a con like a discount because like on Sunday we like drove there because we have our hotel, so and we were only there staying there Sunday for like 0 to 4 hours, like and like it said $8 on there, but we were charged like $6.20. Made like a 10% off thing. I don't know.
yeah, something like that. So like even then, it almost is like the same amount, maybe even cheaper if you don't go back and forth to just Uber back and forth.
So first, I guess let's talk about the first day. Try to like actually structure this a little bit. We're like, if you're watching this because you're like, I don't know, looking up non-Desu concept, we can be like a little rambly on these like streams, but first day, where do we begin?
Well, let's see. We got in there. Registration was fucking smooth.
Yeah. Like,
however, do you have the badges?
Yeah, the badges are over there.
Okay. All right. Not hating in the fucking least. I'm not even personally sure why we got 2 separate types of badges. Alright, guys, I want to show you this fucking image.
This is supposed to be like a weekend badge.
The full weekend badge. I don't know why he got one in color and I got one in black and white. And there's like a bird person on here. And like the male cell from Cells at Work. And I don't really know what the context behind it.
I think it's just characters based on anime characters. I don't think it's like anything like I think it's actual like Cells at Work.
It kind of looks like it looked like a Cells at Work character, and then I don't know what the bird is. It's probably a mascot.
So,
and then I don't know. There's like a girl in the background. It's like an interesting design badge.
So you may have noticed this QR code on here. Like okay, they were like weirdly inconsistent about like QR codes. Like sometimes like in the dealer's hall entrance there'd be like a spot to scan the QR codes and you have to do it yourself. Other times there'd be like the traditional like person sitting at the door like looking for badges. Like
I think I know why that is.
Why?
Because traffic. Because when they were doing that badge checking in, they always did it when there were high traffic areas and high traffic times. Like it was always mid-afternoon in the dealer hall. For the rave, they made you do it. The rave was interesting. They had you do like a back of badge thing. And then like a QR code. So I don't know if like someone tried to like use a false badge to go and get in or what.
I like the QR code idea because like you could use it on your phone, like so that way if you like lose your badge or like forget to bring yours, you don't have to like buy another one. Like
cons, please invest in this, especially if you want lines to go quickly and you don't have like if you don't want to wait in line. I personally think a lot of bigger cons could probably benefit from something like that.
Like they could have like 2 separate like lines where it's like if you got your badge, like it'll like get you through there, but if you like forgot your badge, you can just scan your phone. I don't know.
And I feel like this is starting to become a product of the pandemic because they don't want people to go and touch stuff and stuff. So if more cons did that, I feel like it's a good system.
Okay, so let's I guess like our digression to the RS Alley. RS Alley's really good. What I like about the RS Alley is like it closes like pretty late, like 10 o'clock. Like most RS Alleys are like, I don't know, 7, 8, like sometimes 6. Like, oh my god, like this one's open pretty late and got a good selection of artists. One thing that's kind of funny is like one of the cosplayer guests was like never at their booth. Like I kept going there like multiple times like throughout Saturday and Sunday, and like they were never at the booth. It was kind of annoying because like they were selling a Hatsune Miku Kirby sticker that I want to give to a few of my friends. I couldn't buy it sadly, but
yeah, it was like one of those where it was like minimally you could go and have like they had their contact info, sure, but like where's your like representative? Like if you can't run your booth, like is there someone else that can kind of do it? Or
the merch side was like pretty decent too. Like
yeah, it was actually good.
it's a little bit inconsistent because like the merch side closes at like 7, which is like that's fine, but like it's kind of weird that the merch side closes at 7, but like the art side closes at 10.
And they use like a cool little partition that's like kind of entertaining to watch when you're. And they started to use like a half partition,
so
it made like the place kind of like it honestly was not bad. It was navigatable. It was very easy to find stuff. Stuff was reasonable in there.
Yeah, like show us some of the stuff we found. Like that we bought.
Alright, I didn't realize how fucking spaghetti this Milim charm was until after I bought it, but it's still really cute. It was only like $10. So
Demon Lord Milim.
Demon Lord Milim.
It's cute. It's fine.
It's a little spaghetti looking, but it's
big
cute.
hit of Milim from slime anime.
It's the detail on the clothing that I was like,
Okay,
I didn't realize the detail on that was kind
of
of
weird. So we got this kind of a Yuri, like a Rita, and like a Estelle from like Tales of Vesperia.
Because the back changes.
The ship is called Ristel, and they're cute together. Like they're kind of cute characters. If you ever played Tales of Vesperia, which you should, by the way.
So also from the same person, Emperor Peony and cute little rat pigs, because I love Tales of the Abyss now. Someone got pissy at me on Twitter because I showed the back of this charm, because the back of it is not Ellie, but Faye and Ellie. It is not Ellie, so you could immediately, people who play Xenogears could deduce who the fuck the redhead is. But yeah, I was looking at their booth and they had Faye, Ellie, Emeralda, I think that's her name. Yeah, Satan and Yui.
We got Yui rings here. Mew from Tales of the Abyss from Sabass Studios, Sabasse Studios.
They also have Jack Frost earrings, and I had to go choose between one or the other.
If you want to.
Also from the same person, Eggman. Eggman with the ball.
Yes. Speaking of which, there was actually like a few like good Eggman cosplayers.
Yeah, there was a really nice Eggman cosplayer.
There's like sexy like girls cosplaying Eggman, and like there was like an older dude like doing like really like a more accurate Eggman. That was really good.
And he did like accurate like Eggman impressions and shit too. He was really nice.
I wonder, maybe the same dude with who was cosplaying Cinnabar Island kind of looked like him.
Yeah, honestly, it looked like it. Which that guy was really chill.
Very meta trash fan I got, which got this as like a we're trash queen and king, but it was useful because like those yellow rooms get pretty hot, so like constant cold air blowing in your face is like pretty nice, especially when you're wearing a mask and like wearing a wig on your head for the cosplay. And like
second thing you might not want to show on this stream because it is safe for work.
Okay, no, okay, when I like
you know what it is.
Well, yeah, like this Neon Genesis Evangelion like thingamajig here.
Little like poster, because
this thing was like actually like pretty cheap. It was like $10 on eBay. This thing goes for like $15 plus $25 for shipping. Like, why that much? Like, I don't know. So yeah, it looks pretty good.
And we got this for his mom because she likes Poochie.
Yeah, like my mom likes the game Yoshi's Island where Poochie like is first appeared in. So
yeah, she likes Poochie.
See if there's any like
we got this to go put on Gadamon's thing. It was a free sticker.
Yeah, any like cat that vaguely looks like Gadamon, I gotta get it.
Yeah, we got like a free sticker. All right, you can go and start pulling these out. I don't think we got anything like super NSFW, so we should be good. We should be good.
So some like I guess Neku and Joshua shippy art here. I forgot the artist because like the artist was like on Twitter and I followed them. This art here is like kind of risque, but there's no dicks showing. So sexy Axel with just offering some seaside ice cream. And later on, he'll give
definitely not hiding his.
And penis. Later on, he'll give you something else salty too.
Got
it memorized. Side note: it's gonna probably suck when like if they bring back Axel because like I don't know if they'll bring back Quinn Flynn or not. Sexy Shantae, like not really like a little lewd, like more booba than canonical, but like it's pretty tasteful like art.
More titties than usual.
See here. You got Mash. Good old Mashu, Bunny Suit Mash. Like I said on Twitter, it's impossible to make bad art of Mash. A dead baby with like no arms could do it, man. Like,
right.
Like so I don't know like whose art or whose this belongs to, but one of the artists is I guess like Emil Belcher is now on Twitch.
That's the one who did Axel, Emil Belcher. Emily Belcher, Amelie Belcher.
Oh my god, I hope this isn't the same person I was making fun of for the last name on like the private stream where it's like, Belcher, like, because that's one of those like last names where it's like you probably like made fun of in high school or like in school because like burp.
Are you sure it's not Bletcher?
No, it's
okay.
Belcher. Don't worry, I have a last name that people make fun of me
yeah,
for. So.
I have a last name too that people make fun of. My last name.
I feel like everybody does.
I also got some stickers from a friend of mine.
Yeah, show him the Mega Man.
Well, I hope she's not watching because I was gonna go and give this to her as a gift. But if you are watching, I'm sorry, I kind of spoiled this. Did you grab Ryoko?
Ryoko?
The Ryoko keychain.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me go and grab that because it's actually really cute.
So there was this 18 plus booth called OTP, which is kind of cool because like I always go in like a con has something for the adults, you know, like something that makes the kids go, what's in there? But the adults are like, hell yeah. So this like OTP panel had like they had like a bunch of like hentai on DVD. They had like a Bible Black and like a bunch of other classics. They had like furry like a dragon dildo booth. And they had like a big like yaoi like a dojin collection. Like yaoi dojins are pretty like old. Like this is a Tales of the Abyss one from like probably like 2006. It's a there's like a little bit sex in there, but otherwise it's like pretty SFW.
It is pretty, yes. It is pretty SFW compared to other stuff. The other one, I accidentally misbought a dojin.
Yeah, the infamous like mislabeled dojin.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one that I'm going to have to go and talk about on an SFW stream.
Yeah, it's a little bit like spicy.
It's a little spicy, and it's a little spicy.
And a little problematic.
Like, it's really funny because it was 100% improperly labeled because I double checked it 3 times. I was like, I don't know if I'm really gonna go and buy this one. But it's very weird though because I see that it has these 2 on the cover, but the top of it says that, and he's like, just go buy it. It's only like $20. I'm like, okay.
I'll just say it's a Hunter x Hunter dojin where like It was like Hisoka and like Illumi. And
it was not.
It's not Hisoka and Illumi, I'll say that.
Yes.
It's also like a very old dojo. It's from like 2000. So, pretty old. Like 21 years.
Yeah,
21 years old.
21 years old. 21-year-old dojin. So,
you kind of forget that Hunter x Hunter is that old because you kind of think of the 2011 series. And like,
yeah.
It came out in like 97. Like, there was like a anime in 99.
Yeah, so that accidentally, I bought it because it wasn't really expensive, not like other dojins, because I was eyeing a couple of them, but they were like a little out of my budget. Like, they wanted like 50 or like 60 for it. I'm like, not really.
Yeah, these are like older dojins. They're probably like a little rare.
They're harder. Like, if I dug hard enough, I could probably find this shit in Japan, but also
there's like a big.
It involves a lot of digging.
There's like a big Akuroku collection, like for $90. To be fair, when I was in Japan, I never saw any Kingdom Hearts manga, so they may be rare. Like that booth, like felt they were like fairly pricing it, and they weren't like price gouging it for the fact that these are hard to get outside of like Japan.
No, I've known the person who runs that booth. Like I've talked to them quite a few times. I bought from them a few times. Yeah, they actually it's all mostly older stuff. So like.
Yeah, I think
it kind of gets that kind of crowd of people.
I think the person runs like an old school Fujo shit. Like
I think it's he or they. They're an old school Fujo shit.
Like not even like our age, like older.
Yeah, they're a little older than us, and they're really really nice. Also, they have the cutest fucking dog. Oh my god. When we walked in there, we saw it just kind of literally just vibing. And it's the cutest.
I'll take a little break to read the comments here. Let's see,
it's
5 views.
Dog.
Comment from us all on Twitter. Look like fucking awesome. Packs look empty. Gmail. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, no problem with the new phone. Like Galaxy 21's like really good. That's joined. It's about a gay lord. Yeah, like that's a hotel name. Asshole parking sound. Yeah, I mean like it's parking games.
It was parking Hunger Games. Also, we got school trash hat.
A hotel like Mr. Gundam star. The hotel said they were able to handle a con this size. Ends up more people came to the con than NDK thought, and the Gaylord wasn't prepared for the massive. Yeah, like
that's what it felt like. It felt like the Gaylord was not prepared for that and the normal traffic of people.
Well, you got these people who are like been frustrated for like years and like a good year and a half because of COVID, who are like, oh my god, new con, hell yeah.
I personally would say cons just need to kind of
copyright distinct characters. Yeah, it's pretty much like every like badge. Shantae, yeah, David loves Shantae.
Dude, yeah, Shantae.
I know her. She's been around since Texas Cons in 07. Started doing other cons. Oh, you talk about Belcher. Let's see, Aurora information for dummies goes face. Oh, a rare find. I was Blaine and the Dr. Robotic. Nice to meet you. Thanks for mentioning. Oh yeah, I took a picture of you, Lawrence Brown. Gaylord Rockies broke ground in 2015, up in 2018, painted prairie directly to the south of the hotel across the street. We'll we'll have residential mixed-use town contender with hotels built.
That's kind of that's what it looks like. It's very empty right now, which, okay, 2018, that's a lot newer than the one in Nashville Harbor, than I think Opryland, Opryland I think was either around that time or a little bit before. Maybe I'm thinking of the Opryland flood, where that hotel was like underwater for a few days. When did the Opryland Hotel like do its thing? So where are we at this point?
We're talking about the dealer's room.
Dealer hall. Yeah, the dealer hall was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was pleasantly surprised at how good this is. I'm glad that artists, you know, came out, stuck around. I would say definitely, you know, keep doing it, and I'm really glad that the artists were able to go and like kind of at least make it work, because I know it was hard. I know somebody didn't have like a card reader for like the first day, and I felt bad for them.
So I'm probably just like I'll like kind of map out this con for you guys. May like help me like kind of like reference it. Non-Desu con map. Let's see. And I'll kind of like walk you through everything here. 21 schedule. Let's see.
What did we do? Oh yeah, we hung out with Peoples.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the art. See, I guess you see like RSL Exhibitors Hall. It's like one big area, and like once the exhibitor hall closes down, they have like a little like way to like close the other half of the room.
It's convenient.
So go in the hallway here. There's like a little like there's a registration room here. Like I said, pretty good check-in. And here's like a big hall. It takes like the main events, which takes like the rave. The rave.
It was main events. There was a rave. There was a burlesque show, which I didn't really go to because apparently it filled up super fast, and two, I didn't really feel like sitting down at that point.
We walked in the rave a few times. The raves are like pretty decent. Like not really our thing. We just mostly like stand around for a few minutes and like observe other people like. And just kind of like leave.
I also had way too much shit with me each fucking day.
And yeah, so like they were like playing J-Rock. It was like pretty like bumping place though, not bad.
Yeah, they had like it was really nice. Like it had it really well done, and that's where the cosplay contest was. Apparently, the poor Eggman cosplayer accidentally fell off the stage.
I am the Eggman.
Yeah, he was like he competed, ran on in, did his thing, then ran out and then tripped on the stairs going down. I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? You walk.
What I like about the rave was like you know, most raves you can't like put your if you have bags you can't put them in there, but like you know, being a con you kind of like sometimes forget to not bring bags in there, and like once you go in the rave it's like, oh fucking too fucking bad, like you gotta go back to your room, or like maybe just like lie it down somewhere and like risk somebody stealing it. But like what's kind of cool about the raves here was like there's like a little like table like right here for you to just like leave your bags, like check them in. Yeah,
and you get like a little ticket, you bring them back in, and then go and double check, like, all right, what's your bag look like, to verify that you had it.
Yeah,
and it's a really good system. And they also said that if we're not there, we take it to Con Ops, which is literally up there and to the left there.
So there was the autograph room and cosplay. I didn't go in there because like none of the guests appeal to me. Like the guests are really my thing. Like they're mostly like modern voice actors, and I watch my animated sub. So like yeah.
I didn't really go into there.
I'm mostly into like nowadays like video game voice actors or like old school anime voice actors kind of thing.
Like we play our video games dubbed 90% of the time. Like unless if it's like, honestly like unless if there like is no English dub available, usually I just do the dub just because like sometimes it's just easier for me to like pay attention when playing a game.
So there's the tabletop room there. It was like a pretty like nicely like structured room. Like
yeah.
And make you check your badge in when you to get a game. Make sure you don't steal the game. But like we played a game of Jenga there. Like because like we want to play more tabletop games, but like we need somebody's experience with them because like we don't play like some complex game like that neither of us know how to play it, and we don't like read some like big ass rule book or in a con. Like under the influence of like alcohol. So we met like a staff member there who was like really cool, really nice.
One thing this con had that I really liked, every staff member was really chill. Like everyone was really nice, they were helpful. I know some of the attendees screamed "fuck you" in their face when they asked, "Hey, this is the convention center rules. Can you please put on your mask?" Apparently, someone told him "fuck you," which we kind of like, oh, fuck.
Like myself, I wish there was like a way for people who are vaccinated not to wear their mask, but like I get it, like
it's almost it's weird because it's either a con rule or a convention center rule. It's not it's not a Gaylord rule because you can walk out to the hotel and take it off. It's very.
Side note though, it's kind of crazy that some of these like double standards, because like I went to a concert like a few weeks ago, like a metal concert between the Buried and Me, and like a huge mosh pit of people like all moshing with no masks on. So like
it was very weird.
And meanwhile, like weebs are just kind of socially distancing like the best they can anyway.
Yeah.
Which you can't really socially distance very well at a con, obviously.
No, it's hard. But yeah, he was really nice. We made a friend, and they were playing Magic the Gathering. I kind of just watched them. I didn't really know what was going on, but it looked like fun.
At some point, I want to get that friend, the person on stream and talk about like staffing a con.
Because you've been doing this shit for years.
I haven't really like had much experience with like staffing a con. Like I like cons, but I don't really want to staff one, to be honest. Like, it's like too much work.
He told me there was only about 6 months preparation for this entire event. They only were allowed to put this on when the governor gave the okay for these types of events. So for 6 months, they did pretty well.
So these are the there's like restrooms here. Like a lot of them are like gender neutral restrooms too, which is like pretty nice.
Yeah, they had a lot of bathrooms. That's what I really liked about it. There was like friggin' like 10 fucking bathrooms like around. It was really convenient, especially if you're like, I need to go find the bathroom to go and fix something, and it's because sometimes when you're at cons they don't have it and it's like a fucking nightmare.
So VGR and Japanese arcade, your arcade was like pretty decent, like had some like cool stuff in it.
Yeah, apparently what he told me was Boss Stage. I don't know if people in Colorado remember that one in Denver. It was like an anime merch place / arcade area where you pay a fee and go and do all that. A lot of the cabinets that were there were actually like from like Boss Stage.
They have like really good dojins too, because we visited there in like 2019 before we like moved to Colorado. But sadly, I think the owner got like a bad case of COVID that like fucked him up.
Bad.
Like so.
Yeah, but it was really good. People, were very friendly. Like I played DDR with like a She-Ra cosplayer. And she was really nice. Her and her girlfriend. I think it was her girlfriend. They were really nice.
I want to take a picture of that. I was busy playing that one, like, what's the name of the game?
It's like some, like, robo game.
I need to look this up here. It was really cool. Hang on, you guys. I'm going to look this up here.
And they had Mario Kart Cup.
I'm going to look this up on my Twitter here. Because the name of it,
They had, like, the Mario Kart game. They had a lot of rhythm games, like Groove Coaster. Like, it was not a big arcade room, but it was like it did the job well. They also had like a rock band thing,
and it was opened up late at night too.
Yeah, and they were open till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. What was weird is that they had like cabinets that you actually had to go pay money for to go play. And I think it was for charity.
Yeah, it was like a Stop Asian Hate charity.
Oh,
it was like mostly like classic arcade games like Metal Slug, like those games.
Yeah, because it was weird because they didn't have a sign at first. And I was like, why is there a paid thing here? But then later on, I was like, oh, okay,
I found the game.
Charity
it's called Starwing Paradox. It's like a Japanese game with like a seat that you like buckle yourself in. It like moves like back and forth and goes really fast. It's kind of like a virtual roller coaster in a way. It's really fun though. It's a kind of like a novelty game though. It's more like an experience in a game, but it has like pretty fun controls. Overall, pretty fun game. Yeah, still the best like arcade ever though in the con has to be like MagFest. It's like huge. It's like 24/7. Like it's crazy.
MagFest is made specifically for that.
It's a video game con.
MagFest is like the mecca with that sort of shit. You're not gonna go find that at any other con, but like it was much better than. Did EKCon even have a game room? Wasn't it just like two small like Smash areas?
Yeah, it was like a place in the corner of like the. In the video game or in the artist alley where people it was like tournaments, so it's like if you're not there to like play competitively, like sucks to be you, I guess.
And they had like your typical fighting games.
Yeah, there was like an area in this like room here for like fighting games.
Yeah,
all that good shit.
And I think they had Halo as well.
I don't remember the Halo. But
they had a Halo. They had a Halo setup. I don't know what Halo was. It might have been 5.
Okay, so here's a video room here.
Just where they play anime.
Yeah, just like a little place where you can sit down, like watch anime on the projector.
We didn't really do that, but our friend was like in there quite a bit.
Yeah, I saw like some of the anime playing like classic anime. And at one point I saw Uzaki chair in there. That's pretty cool. So here's the art gallery. It's a pretty decent art gallery. It's like like you give cash or not even cash, but you like bid on art. Like it's cool, but I don't really like do the whole like auction shit.
There was a model room, which
yeah, that was cool. I had like some really cool models, really cool Danganronpa models.
Yeah, and I was talking with the guy in there. We started talking about dogs, and they were showing me their puppies that they had, and they were super cute.
Here's like the panel rooms here. Pretty interesting system because they do something that I've never seen a con ever do. Where it's like you take a ticket. Describe the system for me, babe.
Okay, so basically Friday night we went to some like yokai thing with some guy named Bob. That I just remember his name was Bob. And like we got up there, and I'm like, hey, so how do we get in? Where's the end of the line for this? They're like, oh, this is the end of the line, but do you have a ticket? I'm like, what's the ticket? They're like, yeah, go over there and get a panel card for panel room, 3, and then come back. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what they do is they give you a card for the panel room, and there's only so many cards that are given out. If they run out of cards, you're not gonna get in. So
that's pretty nice.
And like, I kind of get why they do that, because A, they don't have to sit there and head count everybody and then say, oh, sucks to be you can't go and get in. Like, you'll know immediately if you go over there and it's like, oh, there's no more cards left. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go waste my time then. Not like, I don't know if you've ever had to go and wait in line for an hour or two, and then only to find out that, hey, by the way, you can't go and get in. Anime, that's happened so many times at Anime Week in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, it's like, it's full. Suck
yeah,
you.
If they implemented this system, oh my god, it would be so good.
So
I feel like they would have to educate a lot of people on it.
When it comes to panels, we only really like do panels if we're bored, if there's something interesting there. Like we were like pretty entertained like throughout most of the con. So we only went to 2 panels. One of them was like a yokai panel about this like paranormal podcaster. I think his name was like Bob or something.
His name was Bob. I just can't remember.
It was like funny as hell. Like, it was a pretty
really
fun, fun panel. Like, I kind of like maybe like see if I can get him on sometime, because like maybe for a Halloween season stream.
Yeah, and he does a lot of like ghost stories and stuff. His stuff is normally like safe for work, family friendly, shit the whole family can go and listen to. But like for that panel, he was allowed to go say fuck twice. He's like, I'm just gonna go and say fuck, guys. And here's a picture of an eyeball coming out of a yokai's rectum and shit.
It's like a PG-13 movie. Here's one fuck to say.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a real like 18 plus panel. It's just mostly, I guess he just got he got the later time, so he's like, okay, I'll just go and take it.
The second one was like a kind of like a bad fan fiction reading panel. It's like pretty funny, but like we were kind of slosh and hard to pay attention there.
The problem is they were an hour late.
Yeah, I think they were like burlesque staff or something. Early they were like, there was like another show going on. They had to watch.
I don't know why they scheduled these poor girls, which one to another to another to another. Like basically, they did a burlesque show. Then they were supposed to run and do 2 panels, but they're like, oh, we haven't eaten dinner yet. And I think they were doing panels earlier, so naturally, gotta go eat if you're gonna be, doing that sort of stuff. So I personally think they should have put something else between 11 and 12 and then let the girls do the 12 to 1 thing, because they were there right at 12. But we all kind of were sitting around awkwardly trying to figure out what to do, and
a lot of cosplayers are going. The friends just like improvising, doing like jokes and stuff.
Yeah, and then we did our own kind of like bad romance reading or some shit like that. Like someone found this really terrible romance novel, and everyone was just kind of reading it.
But yeah, it was all right. Like
it was alright. I just think it was kind of one of those like kind of improperly timed panels, for lack of a better word, because they had these girls scheduled 3 panels in a row, and I was like, what the fuck?
Otherwise, like most of the panels weren't really my thing. Like, yeah. But for like our next con, which is like ClassCon Texas, we did like submit a panel of our own. So hopefully we accepted.
Hopefully we got it.
Obviously, it's very good. Be like a very trash queen and king theme panel. Like we're gonna try for like 18 plus panel. We'll see.
Yeah, like it was fun. Like watching them randomly act out weird Pokemon fan fiction.
So what's kind of cool is like take an escalator down here. There's like a little outdoors area here where you can just like sit down on like some like fake grass and like eat food, like blast music, and because it's outside, you don't have to wear your mask, which is like pretty nice.
This was one of the smartest decisions the con has ever made, because A, if you want to get the hell away from everybody and stuff, you can go out there. The music, was your average DJ shit.
I remember like some like old 90s right there playing. There was like a bunch of like your mama jokes.
Yeah, there was the your mama jokes. There was one where the N word was like randomly like blurted out like 5 times in a row in the song, and like immediately everyone on the green was like looking at each other.
Oh yeah,
it was really funny.
At one point in the improv, like while waiting for the panel, like the some like Ed cosplayer from like Cowboy Bebop was like reading like
the GTA meme.
Yeah, the speech from GTA. You know, like yes haircut.
Yeah, that one.
And she like said the lines. She was black, to be fair, so it's like, no one cared.
Yeah, I'm like, it was fucking hilarious. I was like, she said it was a lolly voice, so it was like even funnier.
It's like Ed voice.
It was really funny.
So there's like food trucks here, like a lot of like Mexican food. It's pretty like cool. There was like big lines though, so like what we did instead was like go to this cafeteria here. The cafeteria was like really cool. It was like big, and it had like a bunch of wide variety of food. You just took it there, it had like chicken tenders and like orange chicken and
also had some
fried
Asian
rice.
food and
variety.
Yeah, they had a variety of stuff. Like, you know, the thing is that we literally had like tacos like earlier that day. We had burritos earlier that day. So like to me, they only had taco trucks there, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling Mexican food because I just had it like 4 hours ago. So
and there's like a little bit of like a hotel tax to it. You know, it was like a little bit expensive, but it was like still like a fair price. It was like $7. You know, like a bunch of chicken tenders, like $4 for like a big thing of fried rice.
Honestly,
that's too bad.
It was not as expensive as I was expecting it to be, personally.
Yeah, they could have like nickel and dime.
They could have at least doubled that price on that shit, but they didn't.
I hope more cons have like those cafeteria rooms. Nice.
Honestly, it's a good alternative.
So that's pretty much the convention area. But if you go down the hotel, like they have this like big like waterfall area, like with like Build-A-Bears and like a bunch of other shops there, and like being in the hotel area, you can like go like maskless too. So like people like took pictures by the waterfall because they like don't wear your mask or anything. So it was like pretty aesthetic.
It's where a lot of cosplayers just went and did some shoots and stuff.
One of them had like a $10 margaritas. That was like really good.
Mm-hmm.
We had food with a friend.
The lady hooked me up there. She definitely made that shit really strong because she thought my Estelle and Rita keychain was really cute.
We had a Vista, I think it was a like Vista montage for a Italian restaurant with a friend like Saturday night. It was like pretty good.
It was good. It was like, here's the other kind of sort of downside, which I think will eventually be fixed over time as more shit is built out in that area. You pay the Gaylord tax. You pay the fucking Gaylord tax. Like, we bought water bottles out there.
Oh yeah, there was like
$13.
Yeah, there was like a little like store here. It had like some water bottles, and the water bottles like $6 each. To be fair, it was like some of those like fancier water bottles. There was like big bottles though.
Yeah, and I mean sure, but also it kind of sucks. And the alternative to the $6 water bottle is fucking Aquafina.
Well,
which is like
that was when I just got there too, and I didn't realize there's like rooms like, for example, the arcade here where you just like there's like little water coolers.
Like, yeah, because I didn't bring my water bottle with me because last weekend we went to Colorado Springs Comic-Con. I was forced to dump out my water before even walking in. So I was like, still in that mindset of, oh, they're gonna go tell me to go and like fucking, spend money on their water bottles, or I'm gonna have to go and like fill up water bottles. But no, I forget anime cons are sometimes a little bit better about that sort of stuff.
That's pretty much to lay all the con and like what the con is like. Overall, pretty solid con. It feels like cons are coming back. Like IkiCon, like it was fun, but it didn't really feel like a true return to form. Like this one kind of felt like a true return to form though.
And like people were really nice. Like I was very awkward a lot of this weekend, but like I made friends. I got to Facebook's few people.
I give the con, I don't know, 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say probably around 8.5 out of 10. Like it's like starting to come back.
As long as I live in Colorado, I'll probably make this like a regular, because it's only like an hour and a half away from like Colorado Springs.
Like we didn't do any room parties and such, but apparently there were quite a few room parties. And
yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I was missing is like room parties, but we don't know anybody, so.
Apparently I didn't know about this until literally 5 minutes before I left the con that there was like some party stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go tell you all this fucking pickle story. I'm sure some people saw my fucking thing of getting blessed with the fucking pickles.
Can we show that with, like, the, photo gallery stuff? Like, cause I'll show us pictures in a bit.
Okay, that's fine.
What was I gonna say here?
We made friends.
Brain processing, oh yeah, like, for, like, ColossalCon, Texas, like, we have a Kalahari room, so we may have, like, throwing a party of our own, I don't know.
We might do like a little room party. I don't want like a bunch of people. I don't.
Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna like party till the break of dawn or anything. But hey, like people want to come in our room and like vibe, and if we like make friends, we invite them there.
Yeah.
Which is like one of the reasons why I came to this con, like kind of like last minute, is the idea of like, hey, we're kind of new to Colorado, so we moved here in March from Kentucky's. So and one of our good friends just like moved away who like lived here. So we're like, hey, we should make friends and like
we do to them.
Yeah, like thing about like awkward nerds is like cosplay is kind of like an icebreaker. It's like you see somebody who's like cosplaying for like a series you are, especially like a more obscure series, like you know, like MHA, My Hero Academia is like everybody's cosplaying from that, but like I'll tell you about this friend we met in the bed who was cosplaying for like something nobody else was cosplaying, Grace Attorney. Well, think about cosplay as well. Also, this applies to like the art and the arts alley and cosplay in general. People are playing catch up, like they're like we had like a year and a half like no con, so like a lot of the art and like a lot of the cosplayers are like trying to catch up from like stuff in like like early 2020 to like mid 2021.
Yeah, like there was mostly a lot of Demon Slayer cosplays.
So
I just saw a lot of that. A lot of Demon Slayer, a lot of My Hero Academia.
My Macadamia Nut. So before we like look at photos and before we like talk about stories, I guess we'll like read the comments here. Damn, 7 viewers. Let's see.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh man.
Okay, what do you think of the? Oh yeah, the cars. Yeah, like they were.
Oh dude, the cars.
They were like outside. Yeah, outside the hotel. There was like cars, like painted with all sort of weeb stickers and stuff.
I thought they were really cool. And I forgot to go and, like, meet those people, because we probably could at some point, like, probably, like, enter our car into there, because we have some decals, and, like, some of the cars in there didn't have, like, only had a little more than we did, so, like, maybe down the line. I didn't spend enough time through all of that.
To the rotating of parking, they expected 7,000 attendees, but the Gaylord doesn't have that many parking spaces. Oh, okay.
Jesus, 7,000. Was the attendance really 7,000?
It should be 9,000 because DBZ memes.
Oh, funny.
I doubt you want to use a kiosk to prepay parking before going to the gate. How was the con? I missed out this year. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Honestly, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I had a good time.
Okay, so great. Just see, like I said, like, we're kind of new to Colorado, so like we don't really know too much about the West Coast cons. We're more like East Coast cons. Like our summer grounds was like Anime Week in Atlanta, like Dragon Con, like
all of my friends were at Dragon Con this weekend.
Which Dragon Con, from what I heard, was kind of a clusterfuck.
Dragon Con's always a clusterfuck.
It's always a clusterfuck, but especially like, during like the pandemic.
Well, dude, remember like 2 years ago, someone threw a fucking chair out the window?
Oh yeah, the chair incident.
Okay, so it's really funny because Colorado people, not a lot of them know about the Dragon Con stuff. So, like, apparently something apparently, like, a couple people got kicked out of non-Desu. And they're like, I wonder what they did. I'm like, probably not as bad as what Dragon Con people have done before. And they're like, what happens at Dragon Con? And I laugh and I go, what doesn't happen at Dragon Con?
I was blinded by the stage light and, like, plunged by the edge of the stage to the con. Oof, that's
oh
awful.
My god!
At the same time, though, I'm just thinking about blinded by the light.
Oh my god.
Feels so pretty cool. I made this joke before, but it's like, what's illegal in the South, and that's legal in Colorado that can make the staff a little chiller? I wonder.
Everybody seemed really nice. Like, I didn't get yelled at all this weekend by any staff member. Everyone was very polite. They're like, hey, y'all, can we go and line up this way? I'm sorry for bothering everybody, but, it will make our lives so much easier. We won't be crowding. Like, they were all really fucking nice.
You think next year they'll need me? I don't know, because, like, I'm not gonna really, like, predict COVID, because like remember when like COVID like came to America in like March of 2020, we're like, this will clear up by sometime,
remember when we all thought COVID would clear up in 3 months?
Hopefully there's like a booster shot that can take care of all the variants and we get this shit out of control. At the same time, it may mutate even further, and it's like, we gotta like go back to canceling cons again. I don't know,
like Resident Evil going on.
You think next year they won't need masks? I said on Twitter the other day, I won't get peeps together just about con stories and just fun times at locations downtown. Well, I imagine like it'd be better than one downtown, because like downtown is a pain in the ass, because like parking's expensive, like hotels are expensive downtown because it's downtown, like food's expensive. There's like no bathrooms anywhere, like
yeah, that was the one thing that like I really liked about you.
I was at banana bread. It's pretty tasty. Oh, also speaking of banana bread, today we went to Cold Stone Creamery, and they have like this banana bread batter ice cream that's like really good.
Yeah, my stomach's been a little bit fucked up all day, so I was like,
for tournaments. So yeah, like COVID actually calms down. Hopefully we'll try it again. had a bad COVID start. Yeah, I kind of, I like I don't really like hate, and I don't really dislike GeekyCon. Like I think there's like like a lot. Also, like from what I've heard, GeekyCon's like New Year's Eve, and like this con had to be in like a May.
Yeah.
So like I think it was like a bad.
And it's not what happened with PAX. PAX was every single vendor bailed out. 90% of the reason people go to PAX is because of the vendors. Well, not even vendors, but it's like the game companies.
Yeah, I'll give GeekyCon a chance. Like it goes like normal.
Yeah.
It's a little weird with the card thing. You're vaccinated. No. Panels that go to a few panels are canceled. Like it's kind of funny because like one of the panels that got canceled was like Sailor or like a Deke Sailor Moon, talking about the English dub of Sailor Moon in the 90s. Was it that bad? It got canceled, and the people were like,
all people are quote tweeting and saying, yeah, I guess it was that bad.
there's like a lot of like panels like defending like the old school dubs, which I guess
it was weird that there were so many panels that were defending localization.
Like, so you're definitely going to go to NDK. You definitely crutch with me then. Like
next year I would like to get a Gaylord. I talked to one of my staff member friends, and he told us how much it is, and I'm like, honestly, it's about what I paid in National Harbor for it.
And if I have a friend like coming with me to NDK, like that means like you can chip in. What about the car show? How do you feel about it? I like the cars there. Got room parties. I've made friends for 40-year-old peeps again. I just don't know like where to go to with room parties, because like the thing about Colorado too is like the Facebook groups are kind of like poor from what I've seen.
Yeah, they're kind of meh.
People are like way more active in like southern con groups and like southern cosplay groups in general. If there's like another, is there like I don't know, like Anime Week in Atlanta, like there'd be people like posting like, hey, where's the room party at? I was in this room. Cool.
Yeah, like I mean, if there is a group that we're missing that
I'm in like Colorado,
is there, like by all means DM or let us know.
I'm in Colorado cosplay, Colorado Kame cosplay. From what I've seen, there's like no big NDK group. There's a couple like smaller NDK like Facebook groups, but otherwise like
I don't know if it's just we're looking in the wrong direction or what.
It doesn't have a Dragon Con trashing lesser own joke on stage.
Well, it was like I kind of snorted because I was like, what doesn't happen at Dragon Con? Like, I heard some fucked up stories this year. One of them was on the level of the chair, just because who it happened to was a kid. But yeah.
Speaking of a kid, actually, like a child went up to Trash Queen like an cosplay.
That was so funny.
You tell a story.
Okay, so I'm just hanging out, playing some rhythm game that was really weird. It was a piano rhythm game, and it was very odd. I don't really know how it worked, but I was playing it, and I was like, I'm not really feeling this one. I walk away, and this little girl in a Pikachu costume goes, excuse me, and I'm like, what's up? Because sometimes, like, people like my outfit, but they don't know what it is, and sometimes, like, they're like, I like your tail. Like, someone asked me, like, can I touch your tail? And I'm like, that's fine. They're like, that's the weirdest thing I've heard all weekend. I'm like, no, trust me, that's a normal thing. I had some girl at the Ren Fair, like, freaking, like, spend, like, a good 2 minutes just playing with my fucking tail for, like, no fucking reason. It was kind of funny. But, so she was like, do you know how to attach this thing? And it's a little, like, it looked like a ferret tail, kinda, but it's, like, a little one, like, it's, like, an animal tail, for, like, kids and stuff. And I'm like, well, that thing has, like, belt loops, so you might need a belt for that one. She's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, also, talk to your mom and dad and see if they can go and get you something called a safety pin to go and pin it to the back of your, Pikachu. Because she's wearing a little, like, Pikachu hoodie thing. It's like a little, like, capelet thing. And I was like, maybe you can put it on the back of your Pikachu. And she's like, oh, I'm not here with my mom and dad. I'm here with my uncle. I'm like, well, see if your uncle can go and help you out. He can go and learn how to put on cosplay. It was like, it was like really, like, I didn't know it really looked that approachable. It was just kind of like funny and like kind of like, it was kind of cute. I was like, aw. She looked like she was interested in cosplay, but she had no idea where to begin. And she also was like really young, so I guess she was just like kind of curious and just on my tail look kind of.
Speaking
cool.
of cosplays, like I'm kind of shocked that like Kigurumi cosplays. I'm talking like the masks, not the pajama Kigurumis. Like surprised they haven't like got more popular at cons because like COVID. Because like we're thinking about cosplaying like Maria Gori from Grace Attorney. It'd be like a good like mask cosplay because like there's a mask over her face. So here's some like Friday cosplays. Saturday cosplays are on my camera. Like I don't know if there's a way for me to open up the camera like on here because where's the card reader at? Basically my gaming PC doesn't have a card reader, or the guy who built it I forgot to like tell him put one in there. Maybe it is, but I have like an external card reader somewhere. Let's see. So
we have a lot more photos.
So it's Trash Queen here. Here's a Dragon Mage.
Their name is Ollie.
Yeah, we got her cosplay handle. Like
their name is.
It's like a really good like Toru though.
Diddly Darn.
Chainsaw Man.
Darnn.
Which is a really good COVID cosplay because it's a chainsaw for a face.
Yeah.
I have not read this manga yet, but I need to. Let's see. Just a group of cute cosplayers here. Asuka, Venti, Nurse. All looking pretty good.
Yeah, they were really nice.
What's her face from Helsing?
Ceres.
Yeah, Ceres. Oh yeah, the Guara, the shark.
Yeah, that looked really comfy.
I don't watch her, but like I like the design, so
I like the design too.
I also like that little pirate thing lurking in the background there. That's kind of funny. We got like Sora and Kairi. There's like a little Kingdom Hearts group.
Yeah, there was a Riku with them as well, but they weren't together at the time.
Panty and Stocking.
Also, whoever the panty was fucking wearing those shoes all goddamn day. I saw them in the fucking arcade at fucking midnight wearing like 5-inch heels. I was like, damn.
Cool Squall. Some Naruto cosplayers.
They're really nice.
I like the guy in the background pointing.
Objection. I know those. I know one of them too. They gave me their cosplay handle.
There's like a Deku and Bakugo, like a female
I didn't even see that
skirt. I was kind of find funny too when like guys like wear skirts and like wear like women's clothes. They got like a big beard though, which is definitely not pretty like poorly hidden behind his like mask.
That's like the one sexy female Robotnik we saw in the maid dress.
Kurt Takemi.
She was really nice.
A furry. Minty, I think the name of the furry. There's one of the cars there. Which, by the way, every single con you see somebody in this exact T-Rex costume all the time.
Though we had a Toothless this year. There was a Toothless. Like that was the one who told me about the Francisco was the one who told me about the Iris cosplayer.
Oh yeah, like well, actually we should probably talk about the Iris cosplayer.
Okay, so
yeah, like
basically when I met up with them, we got a picture, and she was like, "My friend's coming as Iris tomorrow." Now I didn't know if they meant Iris Wilson or Iris from Ace Attorney, like the mainline game. You know?
From Trials and Tribulations.
From Trials and Tribulations. If you play the game, you know the backstory of that. It's Phoenix's like ex-girlfriend, basically, or not even ex-girlfriend, but girlfriend.
Sister of ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Sister of ex-girlfriend. Because
But we met an Iris Wilson cosplayer who was like cosplaying her like when she was Gina, and we really hit it off. We're like really good friends now.
Yeah.
Like we had dinner together. We like just chatted like.
Yeah, we hung out for like
about problems.
a few hours and just talked about shit. And they're really nice.
And you know what the cherry on top is? She lives 10 minutes away from us.
Yeah,
so,
they live so close, and I'm like, oh my god.
So I imagine she'll probably be on like our streams often, like because like another like cherry on top too is like she's free on the weekend, so she's apparently like want to be like a dental assistant.
I think she does dental shit. I don't know.
Yeah, dental.
Yeah, she does that sort of shit, and like we definitely hit it off, and it was a lot of fun. And
there's a Cowboy Bebop group.
Cowboy Bebop. There was a few of those this con.
Which, by the way, I never.
And, like, yes, I know the discourse on it is like.
I'm not gonna talk about the fucking Netflix show, please.
Overdone, but goddamn, I'm just kind of glad that I'm seeing more fucking Bebop cosplayers. Like I saw a lot of them. I'm like, I know the discourse is incredibly overdone.
Yeah, there's an Amori group. That's
okay. This one was so funny because we were like, "Hey, you guys are a really cute Amori group," and they lost their shit. They were so fucking happy someone like knew who they were.
There's a Mandalorian, like nice Cara Dune cosplay.
Oh yeah, she was nice.
I think it's the same painting as Stalker in the background there.
This
guy has like a. This guy's like a talking like Charizard plush.
Yes,
like
he does.
Not just plush. It's like a very detailed like. I have a video of it somewhere, but like.
He did like ventriloquism.
Yeah, because I took both a video and like a picture of this.
Yeah, he did like ventriloquism with this thing, and it was like super, and it like lights up and shit.
By the way, another thing we do at cons is like wear a face shield or like there's those clear like masks too you can wear over your face.
Yeah, there was some cosplayer doing that. I was like, that's actually really smart.
So
Lock Creature.
Yeah, that cat thing from Melty Blood, which is kind of a meme now.
I love the cat from Melty Blood is now a meme.
Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, there was a couple of the Pop Team Epic. They look cute.
Naruto.
This whole Naruto group. Oh my god. It took like fucking like 3 minutes for them to realize that we wanted a picture, and they were like trying to get this all perfect. It really funny.
Nice Mona cosplay.
Yeah, she was nice.
A pyramid head, like, ain't a common without pyramid head somewhere, like.
There were a few pyramid heads.
There's a maid pyramid head. Took a picture of So that's the same like person as the Iris cosplayer, by the way.
Yeah, the Leo is the Iris cosplayer, which is kind of funny.
Just a scorpion randomly there too.
Yeah, just scorpions.
Yeah.
I didn't even see him go and take those pictures, which was really funny.
As a side note, there was like a female like a cosplay of this who like kind of snubbed us when we asked for a picture.
Yeah, it was very weird. I was like, "Excuse me, can I have a picture?" They definitely turned around and looked at me, and then just walked up, and I'm like, "Damn, okay."
Well, like, here's the thing, too, is, like, you're obviously not obligated to, like, have a picture, like, but I don't know, like, maybe, like, have a reason why I can't do it, like, maybe say, like, I don't know, like, hey, I'm going to a panel right now, and, like, I'm busy.
Yeah, you could just go and say, hey, not right now, I'm not really feeling very good.
I would get that, because I've done it before.
I would get that, because I've used that exact excuse before. But when you just fucking snub somebody, it's a little bit rude. I'm just putting it out there. PSA, if you're a cosplayer and you don't want your picture fucking taken right now, just say, hey, y'all, I'm a little busy. I'm not really feeling it. It's a lot nicer than if you just fucking glare at somebody and then walk away. I'm just saying.
There's one of these trending topics that makes me say, like, we live in a simulation. Actor Mark Hamill tweets out Mark Hamill after someone said that him doing so would result in thousands of likes. Like, what the fuck?
We were definitely in a simulation.
Here's a Gender Bent Pegasus cosplay.
Yeah,
it was really good.
She looked really good.
I used to cosplay Pegasus. I could never, like, figure out how to do the Millennium Eye properly.
How she did it looked really cool.
I should have asked, like,
I should have asked, too. I was
Monokuma, like, another, like...
Okay, good. So this one, we saw the fucking thing, and I was like, oh my god, can I have a picture of it? And, like, hold on, he's in the bathroom. Come back in a minute. I'm like, okay.
Slime cosplay is cute. Here's a friend of, like, a friend of a friend, pretty much.
Yeah, a friend of a friend.
There's a Toph who was like got the rocks here.
Yeah, she was in the rocks, and she actually was like blind in that costume. Like she had a handler with her, and they had to like position her so that, like, for the photo. And I was like,
these two, which there's her their Twitter accounts is like double kickflip and wet 2 ox.
Double kickflip.
Yeah.
Wet 2 ox.
I followed them. I don't know if they followed me, but like.
Oh.
There's like a Ray Sato cosplay. She was like running one of the booths.
Yeah, she was cool.
I think it's a 999.
Yeah, Jumpy.
Yeah, Jumpy. There's like a Riju and like Link. I don't think really too many like Riju cosplays. Everybody cosplays, like Urbosa, so I like that. Oh yeah.
That dude with his cool thing.
Yeah, with the glowing mask.
Yes. It's Majima. Oh my god. I was like, can I have a picture? He's like, hold on. And then he did the thing. I don't know what this cosplay is, but she was really nice.
Her like I think it's Viscera cosplay, yeah.
Viscera cosplay. I don't know what she was cosplaying, but it was really nice. There was a few really good Trish cosplayers.
Yeah, there's like a Trish cosplay that's like and she like said like, hey, like I've been stopped a lot for this cosplay.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I was kind of like, you know, they probably are tired of it after a bit.
Illumi.
Yeah, I think Illumi was nice.
There's Elisa with like
This girl was like hobbling, and she was hobbling while wearing those shoes, and I was like, let's make this quick.
Yeah. And here's like a Cells at Work cosplayer who was like a dwarf. And that's like pretty cool.
Yeah, she was really nice. Like, and I was like, can I have your picture? Like, her friend that was with her was like, you mean me? And I was like, I meant the little platelet.
Okay. Is there a way to like get my camera out? Because like I took more pictures, but I put them on my DSLR. Let me see if I can find like the card reader. Or there's a way to like hook it up. I feel like I'm like showing like family pictures, everybody. Here's my external like CD drive for when like I want to watch DVDs. Oh, speaking of DVDs, I also at the con I got this hentai grab bag for $60. It has like 3 DVDs and like a Faku Doshin. And I have not opened the grab bag yet because I want to do it for like one for like NSFW streams. I'm probably not gonna do one tonight because for those NSFW streams I like to drink and like I'm a little bit drinked out right now.
Found it.
Cool. Cool, she found the external reader, so we get to look at more pictures. Before.
Please be careful. Make sure you don't accidentally like show.
Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
Just make sure there's no.
Play a children's card game with her. Huh. They saw you were a woman. Scorpion looked so lost. Yes, get over here. Naruto has had a huge resurgence lately. Yeah, like yeah. I think I see the UX guy. Yeah, like that. That's UX cosplay at every con. It's not bad. Okay, I get it, man. Like, maybe NDK, maybe like I don't know, like something else, or like Honor or something like. I kind of wonder how long the mask mandate is going to last at cons though, because like, will it be like a few years or because like a.
It's probably a private event rule.
Yeah.
It is probably a private event rule.
Here's my external card reader.
They're probably afraid someone's gonna get COVID into the convention. Honestly, probably something like that.
I'll take ClassicCon while I was there because it's a water park con. There's like no way that mask is gonna stay on your face where you're going down like a water slide or something.
Plus, I'm sorry, it's Texas.
It's Texas. Well, IkiCon and mask though. So who knows? I will probably make like a mask cosplay though, just in case, like Maria Gory. Oh fuck. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to. I accidentally unplugged my mic while trying to like plug in my card reader. So exhausted. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better though. I had some coffee. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for like the accidentally unplugging that. Yeah, let's look at some pictures. I'm gonna try on my display real fast because you know.
There might be something inappropriate.
Yeah, maybe some Patreon pictures in there. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have some Patreon pictures, kind of amongst all of this.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I am shocked I haven't seen Among Us cosplay
Dude,
there. Like,
what the fuck? We never saw the bean people.
Like it's perfect for a con because you know it's a suit, it's a helmet. Like,
you know, that's a fucking COVID cosplay that I'm surprised I did not see at the con.
Like I said, maybe because of like catching up, but still, that's weird. I haven't seen Among Us.
Well,
cosplay.
it's really weird because Among Us cosplays are those that like I have seen, but like I've never seen, you know, freaking
like you would think that like there'd be like Among Us games at cons where it's like, oh, guess the killer. There's like a Maharidima Among Us panel at the IkiCon, but like I got to download the raw image extension.
Download the raws.
Yeah, because these are raw files, so like
if
they look a little rough, that's probably because they'll require editing and stuff. And you got to download like a raw image extension like app. Oh my god, I enter a password for this shit? Jesus Christ.
You need to enter all the details.
I don't remember my Microsoft password. What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's mine.
Oh yeah,
oh my god. Jesus fuck.
May not be like the right email says Dan, not Danny.
No, that's definitely that.
Anyway, we figured out a password to like download like raw image extensions. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't fucking remember this password.
Is there like a there's probably like a way to like read raw probably another way to read raw files here. I'm gonna download something real fast. I don't know, like raw image viewer. Raw image viewer download. Baby, I like it raw. Actually, I just like opened up in Lightroom. I'm dumb.
Ooh, we done that.
Yeah, because I got Photoshop in Lightroom, so because you know like we do photography, we do cosplay photography, and like it's $10 a month, small price to pay. Okay, cool. I am glad I have my display turned off. Cause as soon as I open up the Lightroom, there's some pictures that are not appropriate for YouTube on here. Why don't you just like remove those real fast? Okay, I removed them. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo. Vids. I'm waiting for these pictures to load too, so I can like see what they are. I also like import them all to like Lightroom real fast and go from there. Oh my god, I hate when you're like trying to select all the photos, you accidentally hit the copy button and it just like starts copying. It's like, ah.
No. You're like, no, not the Patreon pictures.
I want to copy them. I want to like, oh wait, these are like the My Hero photos.
Those are all, that is Baku milk. That is definitely.
I think I went with the wrong folder. Hang on.
Sorry guys, this is
Yeah.
trying to make sure we don't accidentally break the rules here.
If I had my laptop, this would be so much easier to like view photos because it actually has like a.
I mean, y'all want me to view your laptop?
I would have to like plug in the HDMI cable and like, oh my god, like.
Which fucking work.
Let's try this again here. DCIM. Okay, this one's modified. Okay, I think this is it. I don't know. There's a Baku mouth here. Canon.
We are professional individuals, everybody.
We are professionals. Okay, these are all dated September 4th.
That was literally yesterday.
So yeah, these are probably all the photos from like Saturday and Sunday.
Go from September 3rd and 4th. Anything before September 3rd is not for this.
Yeah, there they are. Cool.
Cool.
I'm going to all the photos from Saturday on here. Okay, so cool. They're being added.
Yeah, they're being added. Okay,
so I can turn my display off.
Now we can show this to everybody. They're not gonna find like Baku milk teddies on accident.
Saw 3 people cosplaying them. Oh, I didn't even see them. Oh, they were in the vents. I get it. They're acting kind of sus though.
You're acting kind of sus, senpai.
Is the mic still working, by the way? Because like.
Is the mic working?
Because
Oh god, is this thing being fucking stupid again?
Because like the mic's on, but like for some reason it's not bouncing in the. To be fair, it's a desktop audio, so like I'll answer.
Y'all want me to check?
Yeah, you can check if you want to.
Okay. Y'all want.
Once I hear my awful sounding voice, I'll like be like, "Oh my god, yep, the mic's working." Okay, more pictures here. To be fair, it's a desktop audio, so like,
I'm sorry.
Answer.
Oh, alright.
Okay, so mic's working. Okay. Lego. Oh, that's perfect. Cool. Yeah, so like there was like also like a
animal encounters.
Yeah, in the hotel they were like showing like animals, snakes, birds, like everything. Let's take pictures of the bird here. There's like a little train in the hotel. I'm taking pictures of like her Gina Lestrade cosplay. Got the like the dirt on her face. This is like Grace Training 1 Gina Lestrade.
Also, I did not know my butt was this big in this goddamn outfit.
I know, right? Like, yeah. It almost looks like it's from the early 1900s when I was a Pepsi machine in the background. We need to like take a trip to Britain and like do this cosplay. Oh yeah, there's like another person with like a snake there.
Fucking snake.
Yeah.
There was a lot of snakes.
Very blurry picture.
Yeah.
Inuyasha and Kagome, Sip Boy.
Sip Boy.
Sly Cooper, yeah, there's Sly Cooper cosplayer here, which is like pretty cool. I told him like, hey, like I told this cosplayer like, hey, like hashtag bring back Sly 5 because I miss Sly Cooper, man. It's a good series. Oh yeah, like the Iris Wilson cosplayer, our friend Sydney.
Yee.
Objection. Took a few pictures here. Like I said,
I look like a little gremlin.
Like I said, these photos would be like properly edited later on. These are just the raws.
Yeah, these are just the raws.
Salad fingers.
Yeah,
that was a thing in 2006. Reader Repulsa / Bandora, depending on like what version you watch. Yeah, because like in like the Japanese like version of Japanese Sentai, her name's like Bandora, and she's like a dinosaur witch or some shit.
Oh, okay.
In America, it's like, oh my god, I'm an evil witch from a space dumpster. Definitely like a weird change. A big ass Solier cosplay here.
Yeah, there was like a whole ass group of those people. There they are.
It's Ginger Bent Hisoka looking pretty good. Oh shit. Ginger Bent Hisoka Fallout cosplay look pretty badass. More puppets. A Ren puppet.
More puppet.
I think the same person who had the La Creature puppet.
Yeah.
Another Bebop group here.
Yeah, there's like 3 Bebop groups here.
Which
That's the Ed that did the GTA meme, by the way, in case if y'all are wondering. I'm pretty sure it is.
He has a face mask on, so I don't know, but like, in my experience, what's weird is like, I've never seen a Spike Spiegel cosplayer who has a clean-shaven face. Like, they all have like beards and like, or like scruff on their face. Which is weird because canonically Spike Spiegel has like a clean shaven face.
Yeah.
Obviously cosplay however you want to, but it's kind of weird. I've never seen like a clean shaven Spike Spiegel. I don't know why. Tifa, obviously. Which I like Tifa and like Aerith cosplays and all, but like I kind of wish more people would cosplay like the other girls from like FF7 remake, like Madame Mim or like Kyrie. That'd be kind of cool. Or Scarlet. Scarlet's cool. Like she's not like a new girl or anything, but like she got more screen time in that game than like the original.
Yeah.
I want to see Tifa and Scarlet do a slap fight. Pikachu. Where this thing is, I like it though.
It's Talmon.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Talmon. I'm pretty sure it's Talmon from Digimon.
Oh yeah. A Banjo-Kazooie cosplay, like a human Banjo with Kazooie. I want that Kazooie plush. It looks so awesome.
Dude, I want to know where he got the Kazooie plush. That's just that Kazooie plush has seen God.
He could have made itself raw, though.
Maybe.
What's her face? Like being Juko and Danganronpa.
Monica. Okay.
Hey, Monica, yeah.
Monica Toa from Ultra Despair Girls cosplaying Junko. If you know, you know.
Monica was like such a cool villain, and then the fucking like side note, like the anime did her dirty. Like
the anime did her very dirty. She's actually a really good Danganronpa villain. She's also a very fucked up Danganronpa villain.
Yeah, because like I guess spoiler for Danganronpa, like you think Monica would be like way more evolved after the end of like Ultra Spare Girls?
No.
But in the anime, she's like, oh, I'm becoming a space neat. That's the end of her
what
arc.
they did with her was complete dog shit. But also the future arc.
A brand new animal, beginning.
Yeah.
There's a big ass Toothless.
Yes, we did that Toothless look high as fuck.
Yeah, it's a stone looking face, but like it's a really cool
Toothless
cosplay.
Is high as fuck, but I'm like, what a fucking mood.
Hello Kitty Samurai.
Oh yeah, you took a picture of that.
This thing.
I don't know why this guy had a Jack in the Box head on him, but I kind of like it.
Oh, it's Jack in the Box, yeah.
It looks like a Jack in the Box head. Like,
Vanitas.
we don't know exactly what it was, but
really
it was
cool Vanitas outfit.
Yeah, I was like, that was a really nice Vanitas cosplay.
Masato.
Then she had a really cool bag.
Lady D. Obviously, I had to take a picture from below to make her look tall because
she was actually a pretty tall woman.
Yeah, she was tall.
She was probably around your height.
She was a tall woman, but like not Lady D tall, like not like 10 feet tall or anything, but like, which considering like Lady D is like considering like Lady D has like a big dress on, like I'm surprised I haven't seen like any like cosplayers like wear stilts or like wear like high heels or something to make themselves look tall. Maybe there has.
There's one girl that if she wears like the right boots, she's like 7 feet tall.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be a good Lady cosplay.
Alley Cat cosplay is like 6 foot something.
There's a Shao Kahn and like Sindel. Look pretty good.
That look good.
Made Pyramid Head.
That one was funny.
This is what I was talking about. Like, yeah. Heisenberg. I also like the Vashta Stampede in the background there, and then Daisy.
Daisy.
Yeah.
I'm Daisy.
More slime.
More slime.
Oh yeah, the
Robotnik. Okay,
yeah.
So the Robotnik in the middle has a full. It's really funny because Robotnik in the middle is a dude with like full beard and sexy Robotnik. Then we got a bunny suit sexy Robotnik, and then we got a gender bent Robotnik. And it was really cool.
A Pain cosplay.
Yeah, that Pain looked really good.
Yeah. There was like a Yuna cosplay too. I don't know if you ever like met with the Yuna. Surprisingly, I didn't see a Riku cosplay because like most girls look to cosplay like 10-2 Riku.
Yeah.
There's like a blurry ass shot. There's a better shot.
Yeah, blurry.
Some of them had to like turn on flash. It looks kind of dumb, but still like look at their eyes. Like that's some like good contacts there.
Yeah, those are some bright ass contacts.
I like a Chico Link. That's a good Link too. Yeah, good thing of Breath of the Wild. Like Breath of the Wild like has like good like it's definitely like a cosplay game because like there's like tons of outfits for Link in that game. Oh yeah, the Alphonse with the Ed puppet.
Oh my god, that was fucking great.
Yes.
That was fucking great.
Terry
Bogard.
Terry Bogard, yeah.
I didn't even see this guy. That was a cool Junko.
I like her wig.
I like her wig.
Yeah, I don't know like what she did it. There's the Eggman, yeah.
Yeah, he was really chill.
I am the Eggman. That's what I am. There's a Starfire at the rave. It looked pretty good.
I didn't even see that one.
I like her body paint. And there's a Yuna. It's a Sunday. This is like a Kana and like a Krona from Soul Eater. That was cute.
That was cute.
Some like armored cosplay that kind of cool.
It's like a Dragoon or something.
Aluka. Yeah, Aluka from Hunter x Hunter. And that's it. Take some more animal pictures though.
Yeah. Show the fucking fat rabbit that some lady got really offended because I called him a heckin' chonker. No, okay, so there's this giant fucking rabbit. Like the rabbits were made solely for like breeding to go and eat. That's literally what they are. They're a giant hare.
These are blurry because the guy was like moving around back and forth, you know.
Yeah, not the best pictures.
Yeah, big rabbit.
I see this thing and I'm like, look at that hacking chonker. And she's like, it's not that big. And I'm like, listen, lady, I'm not calling you fat. I'm calling the rabbit fat.
And there's like I guess a tattoo in its ear.
It's probably to identify what animal it is.
But yeah, that's pretty much the pictures I took. I think there's probably some pictures on my phone. Let me see if there is.
I don't have your phone. You're gonna have to go find that one yourself.
Oh, it's right here. Let me see if there's any pictures on my phone I could share with you guys. Doody doody doo. Cat. Doody doody doo. Any like selfies or anything I took at the con? Ooh, a couple things actually I can like show you here.
Couple of things.
Yeah, I can show you some pictures here of some more details.
My hungry ass definitely thought this was mac and cheese as well. There's a picture of a bunch of rubber ducks in a bucket in the Dragon Con group, and my fat ass was like, damn, that looks like some mac and cheese. And I'm like, wait a second, that's a forbidden mac and cheese!
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna show you some pictures of like things that I didn't upload on Twitter. Because there's a few pictures that are kind of cool. Cool. I've sent to your Facebook account. I'll like post them on here, but let's look at the comments first.
What is going on in the Dragon Con group? What?
I am furry for Carmelita Fox. Carmelita Fox is hot, even though like her voice changes like every single game, which is kind of annoying. Bandora is great. Like cosplay is fighting a good fight. Yes, Pepsi machines are probably around 1900s. Coke machines. This is cocaine. Oh yeah, Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
I depressed Talmon. Jontron. Vash is hunting down Heisenberg. That'd be a cool fight.
Yes.
The Ed Puppet.
The forbidden Ed Puppet.
Big Chungus. Yes.
Big Chungus.
That rabbit is a Chungus. Okay, let me like show you a couple other pictures of the con. Any pictures on your phone?
Probably not.
Okay, this is like a side note. I think posted on Twitter. I'll talk about it here too. There was a video game booth in the merchant hall, and like my god, retro games have gotten expensive. Because like back even like a year ago, like Super Mario World was like a very, very common game. You know, it's like comes with the SNESs and everything, and like it's like usually like around $20, maybe like $15. $34 for this like Super Mario World copy that has like looks like it's been in a dog's mouth for a while.
Yeah, like
you can see like another one back here too. Like my god, like I actually bought like a SNES and like a bunch of games, including Super Mario, for like $50 from somebody, and like that's like worth a lot of money now.
It's ridiculous because I remember when you were in Austin and you went to go and find a copy of Tecmo Secret of the Stars. They were trying to charge $120 for a beat up copy of it.
And dude, like Mario 64 was like another like $20 game that's now going for like $64.99.
Retro game market is fucked.
Guys, Mario 64, the 64 on the title is not the price. It's not price suggestion, okay? It's
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if anyone here saw that one tweet that I shared where, like, the one guy emailed somebody on eBay to go raise the price of it.
Why do people emulate games? I don't know. I have no idea why people emulate. I don't know.
Emulate, that's literally,
I guess it's a good game, but, like, my god, like, you can get it for cheaper other places, like,
The retro game market is a shithole right now. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The retro game market
you get the trash fan, one of the cars here. As you can see,
the Miku car.
Well, look at the Miku plush. It's so cute. Oh yeah, that's like the little hood of the car. Some anime cars, a little bright. Pikachu car. That looks cool.
Pikachu car.
She might make a Sonichu car.
Dude, that's a little cursed. Don't give somebody ideas.
I should.
What about the person who buys Christian's car?
When I was like out of cosplay, I should have like brought my Sonichu shirt. Some anime girl.
Dude, you know what someone should do? Yeah, I don't know if Christian's car has been bought yet, but someone should buy Christian's car and make it a Sonichu car.
Oh yeah, that's the I guess people who have the cars.
Yeah, because I forgot to go get a picture of them personally.
Here's some of the models. They have some anime girl here. There's just anime girls in the background.
That's definitely Nero.
Oh yes.
And there's definitely Saber.
A Gundam. There's some like models here.
Yeah, that guy made one of the Wargreymon models. It's a really beautiful Wargreymon.
Here's the arcade here. There's like the Final Fantasy one here.
As you can see, it's a little bit empty with how many cabinets there are. I'm pretty sure they were like doing the whole social distancing.
Also, this Jubi game has like it's like in every like arcade. It's a pretty fun game to be fair, but like they like some piano game too with like Butterfly from Digimon, which that song is like in every single like Japanese rhythm game I noticed.
Yeah.
It's a good song. Like being a 90s cat group with like Digimon, Digital Monsters, but like it's a good song as well. But I like both songs, honestly. Like Butterfly is just a really good song, and Digimon's like pure like 90s dub cheese.
Like that's the thing, is that Digimon is pure like cheese, but
here's another picture of that one game I was telling you about.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's like a seat. You can just like buck yourself in. It like moves back and forth. That's pretty good. Another picture here. Must be a picture of I was like showing a friend. So yeah, like that game. I think my friend Frankie's got a machine.
Yeah, Frankie has a My, so it's like with my I tend to just go and wait till I go to his place.
It's called Nostalgia. Oh, it's like really like a demented looking Celestia Ludenberg doll.
The creepy Smith. Yeah, that was a kind of creepy doll, but it's
Gengar.
Cool. I like the Gengar.
Me drunk in the hallway, which is like it's like Khan's back again, right? As Kaoru. Which, like I said, 2 people recognize my Kaoru cosplay.
Only 2 people did.
But that's kind of the reason why I brought it, because somebody would recognize it. Cosplay Jade and Hero and like one of the characters.
Yeah, I kind of wish I wore Jesse and James, but I destroyed my feet on accident.
Yeah, like buying from scalpers, which apparently like the PS the original PS5 is gonna be like scalped even harder now because like they came with like a new PS5 model, like a slightly altered one with like a smaller heatsink, and like some reviews said that it wasn't that good. So like now scalp market's even crazier now. Like with that.
I'm just gonna wait for everything to go and get fucking ported to like fucking PC at this point.
Sonichu.
Just please, Square. Please, just port integrate PC at this point. Please. Yeah. Please. I'm sick of intending to go get a PS5. How much is
Fire Emblem Path of Radiance going for?
At least over $300.
I mean, like, I'm gonna look up on eBay real fast.
It's one of those where it's like, I don't want to sell it. I just want to see how ridiculous the pricing has gotten. Because last I checked, it was going for $375.
God damn. $400. I mean, there's like some of them with like they're going for like $300. $100 disc only, and this is like an auction too, so that'll probably be like going for way more later on. And there's like a 2-in-1 deal here. Like, wow, this game is pricey. And mind you, I own it, so yeah.
I'm really mad because I found Radiant Dawn for $50 2 years ago.
Oh, it's like, yeah, you should have bought that, man.
It's like when I saw Xenogears for $70 fucking dollars, and I was like, that's a little expensive. And then immediately it jumped up to $90, then it jumped up to fucking $150, and like a lot of sellers are selling it for about $200 now. It's fucking ridiculous.
So, is there anything else you want to say about this con? Like, any other stories? Like, ooh, the pickle story.
Oh yeah, pickle story. Okay, so pickle time.
Like, anything you want to say before then, if we're on the picture?
I think I'm good.
Any like. I'm just really glad I made some new friends because like that's kind of the reason why I came there. I can't really show this on like YouTube, but like one of the hentais I found was called "Grab Them by the Pussy," and then "Grab Them by the Pussy Again."
Yeah, I walked on by.
Localized hentai names is like
make hentai great again.
I'll be honest, like this is just as cringy as like the Gamergate lines and like the localized dubs. It's like don't put politics in like hentai.
But also, it was kind of fucking funny.
It's funny, but it's like, I don't know if it should be like a thing. Or,
it's very cringe, but also it's kind of lil.
Oh yeah, we're waiting for Uber, and like somebody with a pickle cult, who's like in a pickle cult, came to us and like rubbed pickle juice on their forehead.
Okay, so I was sitting here minding my own business, waiting for my Uber. Some girl comes over, and she starts going, "You want to join the pickle cult?" And I'm like, the pickle cult? What the fuck is this bitch talking about? So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll join the pickle cult. So she started doing like the fucking like pickle version of the sign of the cross on my fucking head with fucking pickle juice. And she does it to him. She started doing it to other people. And then just runs away. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Apparently, this was found in a hallway? I don't know. Like, okay, so apparently there was like a whole thing where there was a fucking like shrine going on, some pickle juice, and some kazoos. So everyone partied with the pickle juice and some kazoos. Like, this is some Dragon Con level of weird shit.
I love like lore and like inside jokes with like
So, like, apparently now I am part of non-Desu Con lore because I got blessed and joined the pickle cult.
So, anything else interesting about the con though? Because like I feel like there was like a few stories we kind of like left out. Like anything...
the D&D one. Oh, we finally hung out with Otaku Daikun. We met in person. He was very nice.
Yeah, the YouTuber Otaku Daikun at the con.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember like the strong woman interview. We actually met up at the con. We hung out.
Yeah, like we know who he is. Like we're not gonna really say.
Yeah, we met him in person. And we all just hung out, and it was pretty cool. And yeah, we did all of that, and then we met the one cat girl. I forgot what her fucking name is.
Yeah.
We hung out on the lawn, and so yeah, the typical con story. You know, like when you hang out with somebody, but you don't get their fucking name until like way after the fact, and you're like, who the fuck was this guy that I had like a 20-minute conversation with? Yeah, that's literally what happened at this con. Like, this guy, I think his name was like Ronaldo or something. He came to go and like sit down with us, and he was a friend of a friend, and we just started talking about like the music and stuff, and like we were having a good time, just chilling out, hanging out and stuff. And then he left, and all of us looked at each other, and we look at her, and we're like, what's his name? And she's like, oh, you don't know his name. And so, like, we finally found out the name. It was definitely one of those con moments. Trying to think what else.
Okay, as a side note, that grab him by the pussy hentai. You know, it's kind of funny. Is like, despite the very 2016 title, you look at some screenshots. It looks like a hentai from like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very classic style.
Which it could have been like an old hentai that was like localized, like in recent years, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure someone did it for the meme, and like nobody ever just like fixed it and shit.
I kind of want to watch the English dub for like our hentai streams because it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it too. Maybe it's in our grab bag.
Yeah, man, people putting food stuff to me crossing the line. Talk about the pickle, like it was consensual. It was like,
yeah,
hey,
it was consensual.
It was like, hey, do you want to put this pickle juice?
She asked me. It was 100% consensual. So I was like, yeah. It wasn't like it wasn't like some like fucking like yaoi paddle shit where they come up to you and don't fucking touch you without consent and stuff. No, she asked both of us, and I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that people there are all like pretty 100% consent. Do the fucking thing. And
Mario World is $13.70. That's how much it should cost. Like,
yeah, it's not a rare. Well, it should not be that rare game.
It's like as rare as like Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt for the NES. It's like not a rare game at all. Like,
it's not. It's just fucking weird.
Like one version maybe like rare is like the Mario World and All Stars pack, because like Super Mario All Stars had like there's like All Stars and there was like All Stars plus Mario World.
Yeah, and also con people. When you all go back to cons, if you love yourself, know your fucking limits with your fucking cosplays, because that is the one thing we all just forgot about with the fucking pandemic is our limits at conventions. So
yeah, like
with Jade, I should have just fucking worn ma'am. I should have just worn ma'am, but
yeah, Jade's got them like heels.
Yeah, Jade wears heels, and it's not like I can't wear them. No, the skirt is so long that I have to wear the heeled boots with it, or else it's gonna drag and I'm gonna fall on my fucking ass.
Also, like I like the how your like trash hat's shining.
It's the anime glasses shine.
Yeah.
I don't know if David's still here, but it's anime glasses shining.
Okay.
He always talks about that.
But yeah, like a good con. We'll be back next year for sure.
Yeah, definitely we'll be back next year.
I don't see myself like moving anytime soon. Next con will be for the foreseeable future be ClassicCon Texas. We got Kalahari there. Like that's gonna be like a fun con because we like partying hard. We may have our own panel there. We may also have a room party there. I don't know. Like but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also, be like fun to compare Classicon Texas with like Classicon Prime.
I'm kind of curious as to how this is, because this is the first year, so I know it's not going to be anywhere as big as Classicon Prime.
Which can be a good thing.
Yeah, because Classicon Prime is a fucking nightmare to get a hotel for.
Yeah, like we went to Classicon. I think our last Classicon Prime was like 2018 or so, and
Classicon Prime is a shit show to go to.
Yeah.
Unless if you're actually staying at the convention center, it sucks to go to because like I'm sure a lot of people had a great time, but whenever I went, the commute back and forth completely just ruined the goddamn experience.
Yeah, like the Ubering back and forth to the hotel wasn't bad though. Like
it's not bad, and my big thing with next year with this con is definitely they need to accommodate for the Gaylord, and make sure you have enough space for all of the attendees. I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff cropping up in that area, pending like making sure like COVID doesn't disrupt construction again.
As a side note though, like we may have another NDK stream with the staff member.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't really talked to him yet, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Sadly, unlike our new friend, like I think he lives like on another side of Colorado, so it's not in person.
He's more north than Denver.
I have him on Discord though, so
yeah,
and
he absolutely hates to drive to where we're at.
Yeah.
Which I don't fucking blame him. I actually fucking hate to drive to fucking Denver. From here.
The drive from like Denver to Colorado Springs sucks because like half of it's like backed up because it's all road work.
Well, yeah, because these idiots here will sit there and stare. Okay, y'all, fucking like Colorado people have this weird thing where they will speed like fucking crazy and ride your ass and honk at you, only for 100 feet away to have to slow down again. Like, there are people that will cut you off, that will fucking speed past you, only to sit at a red light. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish here?
Oh yeah, I caught stuck in the traffic jam, and I was like not going like too fast because I knew we'd be stopping immediately, and like this big truck behind me was like honk, honk, honk. I just went to complete stop.
We just sat there and stopped for like 30 seconds. So I'm like, you're gonna go and bitch about this? Like, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Yeah, you're not going anywhere until the Larkspur exit.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much all the meat on the bone. We may do we definitely like stream longer than we thought. This is like almost like a little podcast.
Yeah.
Which I feel like probably is like con reviews and like their own like separate thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna play more Travis Strikes Back or
maybe back in like an hour or so. I don't know. But yeah, like see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.